Beloved, coming up this Wednesday evening, May 8th, marks Israel's independence. 1948 declared statehood for Israel after 2,000 years of being out of their own land. And the thing we have to realize is this is not rooted in what man has done. It's not rooted in the plans of man. This is something, beloved, that is part of what God is doing on the earth. Now, many of us know that today Israel is, in many respects, still a secular nation, and yet God has a purpose for His first covenant people and for this land. God is connected to the land of Israel like He is no other place on the planet. Now, I realize that God is omniscient, that He knows everything, and that He's omnipresent. He's everywhere. And that we worship in spirit and in truth. And we can connect with the Lord in Africa or the United States or South America just like we can in Israel. And yet somehow God still has a special place in His heart and in His plan for Israel and for the Jewish people as first covenant people. It doesn't mean that anybody is better. It doesn't mean that we can't know Him if we're not Jewish or if we're outside of the land of Israel. Yet somehow God's plan remains true. He is connected with the land of Israel like no other land on the planet. I remember years ago, 20 years ago now, I had a dream one night. I had never yet been to Israel. It was so expensive. I felt like, wow, it's so much money. I want to go, but I wasn't ready to spend that much money. But I had a dream one night. And in the dream, I saw myself, I was like an astronaut in outer space, and I could see the world just like an astronaut would that was up, in a rocket. He was looking down on the planet when he was way up in space. I saw the earth, and from the top of the earth was a pillar. It looked to be about a mile in diameter, going straight up from the top of the earth into the heavenly places where the presence of God was. And on top of that pillar was the land of Israel. And I felt the glory of God. And the Lord revealed to me in that instant that Israel was not just the place where Jesus walked or where He delivered His people Israel to, but Israel is a place that He still is connected to in a very special way. So I want to encourage you, beloved ones, let's stand with Israel. Let's stand with God's first covenant people, and let's continue to pray that Father's kingdom would come and His will would be done on earth as it is in heaven. This is Rabbi Schneider celebrating Israel Independence Day with all of you. I love you. Baruch Hashem. Bless the name of the Lord, and shalom.